Thank you for joining me on today's training tutorial. Today we're going to focus on creating a PDF of an invoice from our QuickBooks system. You can see I've already opened our QuickBooks and I'm now on the home page. You go ahead and hit the magnifying glass so I can do an advanced search to find the invoice that I'd like to create to a PDF. I just created this invoice yesterday, so I'll use this as my example. If we open the invoice, we can see now that we have the invoice open. If down the bottom we hit our print preview, this will allow us to open it in a print window. Now, depending on if you're running a PC or a Mac, this next operation is going to differ slightly, but it is similar in both and pretty self-explanatory on how to create a PDF from your print screen. So from here, I'll save this file as a PDF. I'll save it with my invoice number to my desktop. I can minimize this. And if I open my invoice in my latest version of Adobe, you can see that the invoice has been turned into a PDF and it has all the information that it has from QuickBooks, but we're unable to tell who this invoice was created by. So there's no company name, there's no address. So if we were to send this invoice to a client, just as it is here, they would not be able to tell where the invoice came from. So again, this next step may vary slightly depending on what version of Adobe you're running, but is similar throughout all versions of Adobe, so it'll be similar to what we're doing here today. So what we want to do next is we want to add a watermark to our invoice. Go ahead and open Add a Watermark. We want to choose from File and not Text, and allow us to browse out to find the file we're looking for. And on every computer in any of the Litmore offices, there's going to be a file, a PDF file called Litmore Letterhead with the date that the letterhead was created. That way we know we're all using the most updated version. We go ahead and select that file, hit open. We can see it's added it to our invoice, but it's definitely not in the right location. So we change our percentage to 95%. That's what we'll use in every office. You can see it's moved it and put it in the right location. We go ahead and hit OK. You can see now that we have our logo and our caveman branding image. And this is the image that will show up on all our marketing material. And at the bottom we have all of our offices listed out, and we have the address of our corporate office where everyone will be submitting their payment to. We also have included our website. If we hit save, we can go ahead and open that invoice up again just to double check it, and we can see that everything held. Now we can go ahead and email our invoice. So today I'm going to create an email to myself as well as Melissa and Chris. And then I will attach and then we could hit send. So what I would like for everyone to do is create an invoice in the system under Fort Myers Walk-In for 1 cent. I would like them to go in and create a PDF of that invoice and add the watermark just as we've done here today. And when you've completed that task, please email that invoice, a PDF of that invoice, to Chris Davis, Melissa Sugars, and myself. Thank you for joining me on today's tutorial.